Sport was the dream, not necessarily footy. I just loved all sorts of sports, and every morning, every afternoon after school.
You know, I think in summer it was always cricket or tennis, and then footy took over in winter and the cycle started again.
Probably 16 AFL became a dream, but it was when I retired. I only had really a 3-week gap from retiring from playing to accepting a development coaching position at Collingwood. And I remember very specifically being asked what my strengths and weaknesses were as a coach, and I'd only finished playing 3 weeks before, so I had no idea.
And in reality, it was probably not until I accepted a position at Fremantle that I realised that it was for me. It was probably the first 2 or 3 months in that first pre-season I realised that some of the things that may be regarded as a bit of a drag in the job were actually quite enjoyable to me.
Lee Matthews has been certainly the biggest influence on my playing career, and is still a mentor and someone I seek advice and guidance from on a regular basis.
It's important to have people that aren't affected by, you know, the AFL bubble. So people in business, even people in my private life that don't know much about footy, tend to help with a little bit of perspective.
It's not easy to find those people who will constructively criticise and you know, so that we can have the robust discussion that's going to make us better.
It's almost impossible to be a very good coach unless you have empathy for your players.
And I think a lot of coaches who have played the game at the highest level forget that very quickly.
Because obviously you're further away from having played yourself, and the understanding that the existence of an AFL player is pretty tough.
You look at your life as a senior coach, and I live a pretty selfish existence. I'm the first to admit that. You know, a lot of my family suffer because of that, because I don't devote as much time as I should.
I guess, summing it up, it does affect the way that you live your life. You know, I think I'd probably be a lot more relaxed and a lot more social if I weren't in this position.
You know, father passed away when I was only 8, so my mum sacrificed her life. She didn't do anything for herself. She did everything to give Chris and I the opportunity to do what we do. I know for a fact I wouldn't be in this position now if Mum hadn't been able to do all those things.